Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. Today we got the men's basketball team back in the building, joined now by Deyshawn Tengbeh and Dahl, both guards/forwards. You guys play that, sort of wing position. Coming off a great win last time out against Southern Maine, 84-80. What were some things? It's sort of a back and forth game, 7 lead changes. What were some things that you guys were really focusing on later down that stretch? Deyshawn, I'll start with you.
We were probably focusing on getting stops, defense. We know we could score a lot because we have a couple of players that put the ball in the basket. But we got to focus on defense more. So in the huddles, we just try to get stops and stuff like that. And stuff like that. Try to shut down their best players. Yeah,
Isaiah, and for you, it's sort of like the same thing. Like Deyshawn can put the ball in the basket. Oos and Dwayne can do their thing as well. For you, you're maybe not getting the most minutes that you've got before, but how are you still trying to impact the team when you're in situations like those?
I mean, just being there for them on the bench. How can you be in the game when you're not in the game?
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a defensive chess match with Southern Maine, and Ferry played the game very well.
That's right.
He put the 5 on the court to get it done, and we got the job done.
Yeah, I mean, they had some good players on their team, but, when a whole team is surrounded with each other and they're able to really, not just 2 people can score, but when you have, full 5 guys on the court that can score, it's really well as well. But, you have one more game coming up before the winter break, Con College. What are some things you guys were maybe focusing on in practice today and throughout this week? Isaiah, I'll start with you on this one.
Going against their zone defense has been a big thing for us. We haven't played a lot of 2-3 zone this year, so just really taking care of business on that end of the court right now, and then just zone offense and then zone defense as well.
Yeah, and Deyshawn, for you.
Like Isaiah said, just working on their 2-3 zone, seeing what we can get out of it. We put in a couple new sets for the zone because we haven't really played against 2-3 zone this year, so we got a new couple sets. And then guarding the ball on defense, honestly.
Yeah, we kind of saw maybe Southern Maine sort of switch up the defense a little bit on you guys, maybe from time to time, but they were mostly man for the most part. With the winter break, like I had mentioned coming up, how are you guys looking to maybe keep your minds and just bodies really focused to gear up for the next part of the season, Deyshawn?
Just stay in the gym, keep working out, keep getting rests and stuff like that. I'll say that.
Yeah, and Isaiah, for you?
Just staying in the gym, letting the work do the work. It'll be great to get home and just kind of get a reset with family and get your mind right, keep everything sharp so we can get back here in January and get the job done.
Yeah, take care of business that way. And Deyshawn, for being a senior, you've sort of seen the Little East Conference a little bit. Is there maybe some things that you find difficult for yourself a little bit, and that you maybe trying to either score, maybe get rebounds, or even defensively as well? Is there still things that you maybe try to find difficult that maybe have eased up a little bit later on in your career?
I'll say just finding the right role for the team. I feel like every year that I played, it's my 4th year, I've had a different role, definitely, every single year. So just finding a new role on the team and doing anything to help the team, you know what I'm saying? Like this year, I'm more get to the basket. I can get to the basket, so I try to do that because when we get to the basket, we're a good team. Because we have Oos, one of the most dominant players in the league.
That's right. He had 15 offensive rebounds last game.
Right. Yeah. So if I get to the basket, and I miss. You can get the rebound easier. So just stuff like that, little things like that.
Yeah, and Isaiah, for you, you've talked about this on our Anchored in Athletics radio show, how you kind of sort of model your game after Duncan Robinson. Played at Williams College. You guys sort of just played them not too long ago. Is there anything maybe you find difficult still trying to find open shots, whether that be in transition or maybe during an offensive set?
I mean, everything's every day is an opportunity to learn. I ask my very old brother here for a lot, but I mean just looking for shots, guarding, just kind of doing my things to do my job to help the team win. That's just kind of it. So it's a problem every day, but it's an opportunity to grow every day. So that's just what you do.
Yeah, it's sort of like everybody sort of knows that you can shoot the ball, so they kind of want to plan around that. They do their scouting reports, but sometimes it's still not enough. You sometimes maybe can hit 5 threes and maybe a couple in a row to consecutively help them, maybe force them to call a timeout and stuff like that. Right. I'll end it with one last little fun question here. I actually just had Cam Wilson come into my office. He was talking about how he's the funniest on the team. I want to know what you guys think about that. maybe, you know, who should have their own comedy show? Who really deserves their own comedy special? Is it going to be Cam, or maybe you guys can say maybe one of yourselves for that? Deyshawn, I'll start with you.
That's tough because there's a couple funny people on the team. I can't really put someone on top, but I'll give a top 3. I'm gonna put my cousin Corey in there, Corey Johnny. I'm gonna put Cam, he's up there, and then I'm gonna put Oos.
Okay.
Instead.
No specific order, by the way. He's not naming 1, 2, 3s or anything.
Oh,
you can't do that.
I'm gonna say Corey because I know him long, so he's just funny to me.
Yeah. Sometimes you know people closest to you, you can really get a lot out of them. How about you, Isaiah?
I gotta go Oos. I gotta go Oos. Cam's a close second, but I gotta go with Big Fella on that one.
Yeah. Well, I just want to thank you guys for joining me after your long practice today. You guys got a lift in and got some work on the court, and good luck at in the Murray Center actually against Conn College on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Be sure to catch them on the LEC network, and thank you guys again.